entire cartoon video was created using AI tools. If you still think AI fairy tale cartoons are just cute little experiments, you're missing one of the biggest content opportunities on the internet right now. Short and long-form AI animated stories are quietly pulling in millions of views every single day on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Reels, and generating millions of dollars in ad revenue for content creators in this animation niche worldwide. In this video, I'm going to show you a complete step-by-step system to build your own AI animated story from scratch using a powerful tool I'm currently using called OpenArt. By the end, you'll know exactly how to turn a simple idea into a complete, ready-to-upload animated film, make a lot of money, and scale globally, even if you're starting with zero experience. If you're serious about tapping into this wave, click the link below and follow along. Let's build your first AI cartoon today. Now let's simplify the process because most people overcomplicate this. Creating an AI animated story isn't about mastering complex animation software. It follows a clean 4-step system. First, you write a short script designed specifically for visual storytelling. Second, you turn that script into consistent images by generating your characters and scenes. Third, you convert those static images into motion using image-to-video tools. And finally, you add narration to emotionally connect everything together. Let's begin with the most important step, writing the script. The best way to make that story work smoothly with AI is to structure it into clear scenes. Scene-based writing gives you a visual blueprint for generation later, because each moment becomes a separate image and video clip. To simplify this, I use a ChatGPT template that organizes everything automatically: main character, setting, emotional turning point, climax, and character transformation. I simply paste the template into a new chat and insert the Beauty and the Beast idea. Something like a girl trapped in a castle who slowly learns that the creature she fears is capable of kindness and love. The AI then expands this into a complete multi-scene script. Each scene naturally progresses from fear to danger to trust and finally transformation. This approach removes guesswork entirely and creates a story structure that both AI tools and human audiences can follow effortlessly. I will reveal to you an important secret that I use daily to create the highest quality prompts for AI characters and static scenes. Something you definitely won't find in any other guide on YouTube. It's using Midjourney's prompt generation feature in ChatGPT. Access ChatGPT 5.2 and find the Midjourney V7 photorealistic image prompts tool to rewrite your command. This is an extremely important step that makes a difference in the quality of your character and frame images, making your image generation quality superior to most 99% of other content creators out there. Once the script is complete, we move into production. And this is where OpenArt becomes the center of the entire workflow. The biggest advantage here is consolidation. Instead of juggling separate platforms for image generation, video rendering, upscaling, and voice synthesis, everything lives inside one unified system. That matters more than most creators realize. Every time you switch tools, you increase friction, slow down output, and risk visual inconsistency. OpenArt removes that problem entirely. You generate characters, build scenes, animate them, and produce narration without leaving the platform. For creators aiming to scale content weekly or even daily, that efficiency becomes a competitive edge. Now, we begin to bring the story to life by creating our main character in OpenArt using the Characters feature. Instead of uploading a reference image, we start with a detailed description generated from ChatGPT. I copy the prompt just created in ChatGPT and paste it into the description box. Then I select the latest Nano Banana Pro model and choose a Pixar-inspired cartoon style to match the emotional tone of the story. When I click Generate, OpenArt generates multiple previews within seconds. This step is crucial because we are not just creating an image, we are defining a visual identity. Once I select the version that feels emotionally right, I will lock it in. From this point forward, the AI will consistently remember her design in every scene. OpenArt will generate different perspectives of the character you just created. If you are not satisfied, you can click Create Again to choose different models. I am satisfied with my character, so I will choose Look Good to complete the character creation process. Next, you name your character Belle and add the main idea of the character's story or skip it if not necessary. In just 1 second, Belle character is complete and ready for the next steps of shaping. With our heroine finalized, the next step is creating the beast, the emotional counterbalance of the story. The process is identical, which is important because consistency comes from repetition. I describe the beast as large and intimidating at first glance, covered in thick fur, with powerful features softened by sorrowful eyes that hint at hidden kindness. Using the same Nano Banana model and identical Pixar-style settings ensures both characters belong to the same visual world. After generating several previews, I choose the version that best conveys strength mixed with vulnerability and lock it in. One of OpenArt's biggest advantages appears here. Characters created separately can later exist together in the same frame without visual drift. That consistency is what makes the relationship believable and keeps viewers emotionally invested throughout the unfolding story. Inside OpenArt, we repeat the same character's workflow to create our final character, the prince. I describe the prince as tall, refined, with sharp yet gentle facial features, royal posture, elegant dark hair, wearing classic royal attire with gold embroidery. I select the same Nano Banana model and the exact same Pixar-style settings to maintain consistency. After generating previews, I choose the version that feels emotionally aligned with the beast's softened expression. Then I lock it in. With all characters ready, we begin building the actual scenes. I click Create on our heroine, which opens the scene workflow inside OpenArt. The interface automatically recognizes the character's name, so all I need to do is paste the scene description generated earlier in ChatGPT. For the first scene, when the girl enters, because there are two characters appearing together, therefore, after selecting the girl as the main character, you must click Add Character and select the Beast, so that both appear consistently in the same frame. For the opening scene, we establish tension immediately. The young woman steps cautiously into a vast, dimly lit castle hall. Chandeliers flicker overhead, shadows stretch across cold stone walls, and the atmosphere feels heavy with silence. Continue to select the output size. Here, I chose 16.9 horizontal for easier viewing, but if you're making a short, remember to choose 916. For image quality, select a maximum of 4K, and for the model, I chose Nano Banana Pro. I continue this process scene by scene, carefully increasing the emotional tension as the story unfolds. When we reach the castle corridor escape sequence, I paste the new image prompt describing a long Gothic hallway lit by flickering candles, towering stone arches, and the young woman running in fear, her dress flowing behind her. Repeat the parameter setting process and press Create. For the third scene, we also continue to repeat the same process. Copy the image prompt from ChatGPT, then paste it into the prompt box, fine-tune the settings, and click Create. There's an important tip I want to share with you here to ensure your videos are smooth in the next step of video creation. For some images like this, if we want the two characters, Belle and the Beast, to slowly enter the frame in the video, the first thing we need to do is create an additional image with only the background, no characters, to serve as the first frame. On the left menu bar of OpenArt, select Image, then Create Image, choose the Nano Banana Pro model, and write the prompt. Remove the girl and the beast out of the picture. Select the picture from the History section, tick Output Size, and click Create to get the desired image with only the background. I repeat this scene by scene, starring the best images as I go with the star. By the end, every visual is ready, and the story is already taking shape. Now that every scene image is ready, we shift into Image to Video section. Inside OpenArt, I head to the Video section and choose the Image to Video option, which starts from a single frame. This gives us precise control over how each moment animates. For storytelling like this, I recommend using latest version, Kling 3.0 Hoke, Kling 3.1 because they handle smooth camera motion and lighting transitions extremely well for cartoon video. For the start frame box, I select the background-only image we just created in the previous step, and for the end frame, it's the image with the two characters. When it comes to the prompt box, most people will copy the simple prompt initially generated by ChatGPT in the script section. But this is a technique that not everyone out there will show you. This is a very important part that will make your output video excellent and smoother than the vast majority of content creators. You must use the exact prompt generated by the model. In ChatGPT, go to Explore GPT, type Kling into the search bar, and select the latest model, Kling 3.0 prompt generation. Upload the two start frame and end frame images mentioned above and ask it to rewrite the details from the initial simple idea. Immediately, you will have an incredibly powerful prompt, precisely matching your idea and optimized for the Kling 3.0 model we just selected. Copy this prompt, paste it into OpenArt, and adjust the video duration. Calm emotional beats may only need 5 seconds, while high-intensity moments like this sense can stretch to 10. Select the Output Quality Pro HD, and remember to turn on the sound for the video, then click Create, and you will have a product beyond your expectations. Similarly, you continue to repeat the process for scene number 2. Select Start Frame, End Frame pictures from the History section. Go to ChatGPT to recreate the detailed video prompt on Kling 3.0 prompt generator. Paste the prompt into OpenArt, select the duration, frame quality, sound, and create the next video. Scene by scene, the story assembles itself. When everything finishes rendering, you can see how clean the result is. The characters remain perfectly consistent, the style never drifts, and the entire story flows naturally from start to finish. With all video clips generated, we move to the step that truly gives the story emotional life: narration. Staying inside OpenArt, I first return to ChatGPT and gather all narration lines from the Beauty and the Beast script in one clean block. This saves time and keeps pacing consistent. Back in OpenArt, I open the audio section powered by 11 Labs, widely known for producing some of the most natural AI voices available today. I paste the full narration and choose a warm female voice, something gentle and reassuring like a mother reading a bedtime story. Then I fine-tune the settings, speed slightly reduced to 0.9 for a calm storytelling rhythm, stability around 0.5 for natural expression, similarity at 0.5 for consistency, style exaggeration low at 0.1, and the result feels intimate, emotional, and perfectly suited for a fairy tale narrative.
Lost in a mysterious castle, Belle faced a creature she feared more than anything. Frightened, she quickly fled towards the door, unaware of the loneliness behind the monster's eyes, watching her. Hoping to escape, Belle climbed towards the mountain, trying to find freedom beyond the castle walls.
The final step is simple assembly. I import all animated clips and narration into a popular editor like CapCut. Arrange the scenes in order and align the voiceover carefully so emotional beats land at the right moment. Small timing adjustments, half a second here, a subtle pause there, can dramatically improve immersion. When exported, you'll have a perfectly polished AI animated film.
Lost in a mysterious castle, Belle faced a creature she feared more than anything. Frightened, she quickly fled towards the door, unaware of the loneliness behind the monster's eyes, watching her. Hoping to escape, Belle climbed towards the mountain, trying to find freedom beyond the castle walls. But one wrong step put her in danger. In her moment of greatest fear, the beast became her savior. Through silent kindness and care, Belle began to see and feel the warm and loving heart behind the beast's fur and claws. Day by day, fear turned into friendship. They played together in the garden, and friendship gradually turned into love. When she truly loved him and confessed her feelings, the curse that bound him finally broke. The beast disappeared, revealing the handsome prince who had long awaited love. They were happy, joyful, and danced together. A love strong and sincere enough to change destiny forever. From then on, they lived happily ever after.
Now you know exactly how to take an idea from your head and turn it into a fully finished cartoon ready to post online. This isn't just creative, it's a fast, scalable way to grow on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and any short-form platform. And the best part? Every step you've seen today happens inside OpenArt. No juggling tools, no extra subscriptions, no wasted time. Everything is built into one clean, powerful workflow. If you're serious about creating AI cartoons or any kind of AI-driven content, start with OpenArt. Use the link in the description and get set up today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.